Now, what would a Super Bowl party be without great food?
That's one of my favorite parts.
I know, right?
And here with tips on scoring a touchdown with your football feast is celebrity chef Mark Bailey. Hey, welcome back.
So good to see you. Happy Super Bowl. Well, you know, when people think of Super Bowl food, they think of nachos and chicken wings.
And chicken wings.
You're saying there's a lot more.
Well, there's a lot more. And what you can do is you can incorporate some of those flavors from your chicken wings, your subs and stuff like that into something different. Repurpose it a little bit. Give people a little bit of excitement when they come. They're not just expecting the same thing.
Like excitement. So what are some of the party food trends you're seeing going on right now?
Well, number one, sliders. Those are very, very big because what people are doing now is they're creating stations, taco stations, slider stations. It's kind of like a DIY, do it yourself.
Now,
That's
for
very
people
popular.
who don't know what a slider is, it's essentially a mini hamburger.
Mini burger,
exactly.
And as you will see, anything can go in between those two little buns.
And it's a slider because it can slide right into your mouth.
In one bite.
In one bite.
I like that.
So you're going to put a twist on the slider.
Well, the one we're going to be making today is a crab cake slider. And everybody loves crab cakes, and so why not just slide it between a little piece of bun?
You had me at crab.
And it's really simple, so that's one of the
Okay.
things, and I'll show you here. You guys will be doing all the work. Here's some crab meat. What it is, it's lump crab, been picked over, pre-seasoned with some salt and pepper. And so what you're going to add here is some Old Bay seasoning.
Oh, I can do
you want
that.
to do it? Yeah, come on.
I
over.
can
Okay.
cook a little
Old
something.
Bay seasoning.
This is my idea of
That's
cooking.
Old Bay.
Old Bay.
Right. And I'll hand you stuff. This is parsley.
Parsley.
Chopped, yep.
Ooh, look at me.
And you have some
a great job.
scallions.
Scallions. Shannon, aren't I doing a
You
good
are
job?
doing
Look at
amazing.
I'll do some stirring
See
for
my
you.
wrist? See the it's all in the wrist.
The wrist actually.
All in the
it's a
wrist
flip
action.
of the ingredients.
Then some
today.
mayonnaise,
Okay.
about a quarter cup of mayonnaise goes in
so
there.
how do I just
You can
put
just
the
put
whole
out,
thing?
yeah, that's
Dump
about
it
it.
all
I've
in?
measured that out, yeah. And you can get the exact measurements on
Bam!
chefberry.com.
Ooh, you like that,
Yeah,
Shannon.
bam! I do it
Yeah.
Look
again.
at
Every
that.
again. Bam!
You
Yeah.
are good. Yeah, I got a little
Do you practice this at
sidekick
home?
going on here. And last but not least for right now,
Yes.
an egg, lightly beaten.
And that helps
Okay.
it like stick together?
Yes.
Okay.
And at this point, what you do is you switch from the spoon to the spatula, because what you do is there.
That's okay.
You start folding it, really. So I'm gonna
Okay.
let you,
Now,
you wanna do
what
a
does
little-
that mean to fold it?
You know, you just take the spatula and fold it over at this point, because you don't want to loosen up all the crab. You want to kind of keep it all lumped together.
Okay.
So at this point, and since it's so wet like that, what you do is you take about 2 to 4 tablespoons of
Okay.
breadcrumbs, just to dry it out a bit.
You want to dry it out?
You want to dry it out. You don't want it to be too wet. And what we're going to do is, at this point, like once we've made the cakes, we're actually going to put it in the refrigerator, and that kind of hardens it up a little bit more.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you don't want it to be too moist at this point because you want it to lump together.
Okay.
So you can actually create the cakes. As Shannon is about to do
Okay,
right now. He's
I
already.
have my gloves on.
I know, you look like you're
And
about
so-
to
and I'm supposed to
perform
make them look
operation.
like these little ones right here.
Exactly, that's exactly.
Just small
grab a
enough to
little,
fit on the bun.
Yeah, just
All
grab a little
right,
bit right there.
Shannon.
Just show everybody how
It's
easy it
actually
is.
fun. It's nice and gooey. And we just make little balls, right?
Yeah, just a little, a little
Okay.
mini burger patty.
Okay, there we
you
go.
know?
And set it
And
there.
that's right.
There
And
we
what
go.
happens is this sits in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a pretty one, Shannon. Good
Oh,
job.
thank you,
See?
thank you. It's all
The
about,
pro here.
the padding technique. Yes, there you go.
Yeah, the technique. I
Okay.
got
And
it.
just to show you what happens after it comes out of the refrigerator, you take one, grab that right there,
Okay.
and dust that in a little flour.
And a little flour.
Yeah.
Now, what does this do?
Yeah, it's just kind of like an extra adhesive that once it goes into oil,
Okay.
it kind of like sizzles and browns. And it is going to be fried for those of us who are a little concerned about.
Okay, so you
it's
put
just
it-
lightly pan fried, about a
Okay.
1/4 inch worth of oil in your skillet. Lightly fry it until it's golden brown, and you're going to see something like this.
Magic.
Now, we have to taste to make sure you.
Oh, definitely, and I'll tell you, I'll
cook
give you,
them well.
yeah, you guys taste and I'll tell you what's on it.
Okay.
We got dill sauce, which is basically
Okay.
just a little sour cream, mayonnaise, some dill, lemon juice, and lemon zest.
And these little footballs on top are a great idea.
Well, you know,
I
it's a
know,
Super Bowl
right?
party, guys. It's a Super Bowl
Adorable.
party.
I love these. They're so cute. What do you think,
Oh my gosh.
Shannon?
That's a crab
It's really
cake sauce.
good.
Good?
This
My
is
turn.
dill
You
on
got
top?
that. That's a dill cream sauce. So it's like sour cream, little mayonnaise, dill.
This is
Feel all the
delicious.
flavors. You know, and you can. And the thing
slider.
about sliders is you can have more than one. So at least if you had a burger, you'd be full after one burger. Super Bowl, it's all about eating, so you can.
Well, how
wax
many
them.
different options? This is crab cake, so how many different meat
Yes.
options or lack thereof should we include?
Well, let me see. I have here red currant glazed meatballs, and what this is just a meatball slider.
oh my gosh.
Right,
these are
and it's
beautiful.
glazed in red currant.
That looks delicious.
Yes, and then for those who are missing the buffalo wings, this is actually buffalo chicken with an
wow.
onion blue cheese sauce on top. So those are chicken cutlet sliders. For vegetarians, I like sweet plantains a lot. So
I'll try one of those
I
too.
make sweet sweet plantain slider, and I put a little
Would you like
creme
one,
fraiche on there, which is a sour cream.
I'm gonna try the meatball.
Oh, she
You're
wants
gonna try the
meatball. Okay. I'll try the plantains for you.
And for those of us who eat pork, not everyone, but we have a Cuban pork in a mojo sauce, kind of like on slider.
So you really can take foods that you enjoy and incorporate them into
Into
the
a slider.
Super Bowl celebration.
Definitely.
It doesn't-
Dinner. A lot of this stuff you can make the night before too, which is great. You know, the pork you can bake before the night before and just make the actual sandwiches in the morning. The chicken cutlets, you can actually fry them early in the morning. It's really simple.
And I like how the plantain has a kick of sweetness to it.
Yes,
Kinda-
and the sour cream kind of bounces off of that. I don't know if you noticed that, but that's, yeah.
And it makes your football display a little bit more, you know, classy.
Inviting, and people come over, and this will be gone in 2 minutes, you know.
It will be gone
It
in
will
2
be gone in
minutes.
2 minutes.
So when you're preparing for a Super Bowl party for, say, about 20 people, how many sliders should you have available? Because, I mean, I'm telling you right now, I could easily polish off about 4 of these.
And that's the formula you use, about 3.5 per person.
Okay.
Exactly. So if you have a party, of 20, just do the math, 3.5 per person, and make sure you have enough.
And what else should you have to accompany the sliders?
Liquor.
Is it?
No.
That always gets the
Since
party
you brought it
started.
up, I have no, I'm kidding.
Vodka.
Actually, that's a good question because
No.
everyone typically thinks
Beer, exactly.
Right.
Wine.
Beer and
wine
wings.
I think wine is great. White wine.
White wine,
You want
okay.
to have chips, definitely chips and salsa. You want to have the typical things that you normally would have at a Super Bowl party, but you want to infuse it with some really exciting new things. I think. You know, you're digging.
How was
meatballs.
that one? The meatball?
Yeah. Meatballs are easy too. They're so quick and easy. You can just make about 30, 40 of them real fast.
Now, at a Super Bowl party, is it more customary to have just finger food, or should you try to do like a full dinner?
I would do finger food. Nah.
Yeah,
Nobody
it's
want
too
to be too full.
No.
at a Super Bowl. Nobody will move. Nobody wants to watch.
Yeah, sitting there like, watch the
right.
commercials.
Seahawks. People might be screaming, and not really have that much energy.
You
But no,
have to, like, score!
Yeah.
You have to be up, animated.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah,
Keep
you
the bites
can't
small.
do that with a plate of pasta.
Right. Definitely. Keep the bites small. And once again, when it's small, you can really taste everything. And that's what I kind of like. It's like a smorgasbord. of
Okay.
buffet.
That was delicious.
Yes, it was. Now, regardless if you're doing sliders or any other type of food, what's the most important thing that we need to keep in mind when preparing our menu for the Super Bowl?
I would say give a variation of everything. Make sure you have your vegetarian. Make sure you have
that's
your
important.
pork, your beef, think of all the different meats and make sure there's a little bit of everything for everyone. Because if we just did crab, somebody might show up and say, I'm allergic.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So I tend, especially when you do sliders, I think you should give a variety of all different types of meats and vegetarian.
And I like how you have a theme here, too. You have the little footballs on the table. You have
Yes.
the turf down here for the table. That's a way of making it a little bit more fun.
Come
like,
on,
football.
Seahawks or Broncos here.
Well,
Come
if
on.
you're going to do it right, right?
Exactly.
Okay, so who's going to win?
You know what? I'm winning. It's my birthday on
Oh,
Super
happy
Bowl
birthday!
Happy
So I'm winning.
birthday.
I'm winning.
Touchdown for you.
Well, we're winning with more of these crab cakes.
Yes, thank you so
Definitely.
much.
You're very welcome.
You never disappoint. And my
The
stomach thanks you too.
Yes, and all recipes are on chefbilly.com, so feel free.
All right, Lola, go long, go long. I got the football.
Okay.
Touchdown! And you're watching Arise Entertainment 360.